Hey guys, Jason here. Today I'll be covering this 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country. This truck has some unique things that make it stand out. If you enjoy car reviews, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. So let's go ahead and check this High Country out. When it comes to the Silverado 1500s, you've got a few options like the WT, Custom Trail Boss, LT, RST, LT Trail Boss, LTZ, High Country, and the ZR2. Each of these trims do have their own standard features and do have some exterior plus interior changes. When it comes to the standard safety features on the High Country, you get things like automatic emergency braking, front pedestrian braking, rear cross traffic braking, front and rear park assist, follow distance indicator, trailer side blind zone alert, rear pedestrian alert, the teen driver, so if you have a teenager in your family and you want them to drive the truck, well, you can set some restrictions on them. Also, you've got the Chevy Assist, which includes the forward collision alert, following distance indicator, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, and the tele beam. Taking a look at what powers this 1500 High Country, it comes with the 5.3-liter Ecotec 3 V8 engine, which is standard, and it's going to give you 355 horsepower and 383 pound-foot of torque. You can also get the 3-liter Duramax turbocharged diesel, and then the same turbo diesel but with the electronic precision, or the 6.2-liter Ecotec 3 V8 engine. Towing wise, with the Chevy High Country and with this V8 engine, you can tow about 11,000 pounds when properly spec'd. On the front of this truck, you've got this nice, unique, and in a way, an aggressive look to it. You do get the front and rear body color bumpers as standard, with the LED fog lights there at the bottom, and it's surrounded by this chrome trim, along with the chrome front tow hooks. Also on the bumper, you'll notice the front sensors, and in the grille area, it's a mixture of chrome and black. And also near the bottom of the grille is a front-facing camera. You've also got the black bow tie badge that is with the dark essentials package that this truck has. And at the top area of the grille has the High Country lettering in the chrome section. Then are these sleek looking high intensity LED headlamps which just complete the front end. Also under them is this section where the grille just flows into it, so it just looks like one massive piece. Looking at the side of the High Country, the chrome accents definitely stand out. Up top, you can't see this, but it does have the sunroof that does come with the High Country premium package. Around the window trim, half of it has chrome, and you do get the chrome door handles as well, along with this satin chrome and black plastic side mirrors. You've also got the cameras underneath the side mirrors, which I'll show you inside, and over on the fender area is the blacked out High Country badge. On the door, you have this satin chrome piece with Silverado written on it, and you also get these chrome side steps. Also with the High Country premium package that this truck has, you do have these nice looking 22-inch high gloss black multi-spoke wheels. That is an added option. Coming around to the rear, just like the front bumper, the rear bumper is also body color, and you do have these steps built in on both sides, which helps getting in and out of the bed pretty easily. In the middle is the hitch, and this truck does come standard with the trailering package, which gives you this hitch, a trailering hitch platform, the 7 connector pins, electric harness, and the hitch guidance. Then you've got the towing plugs and all that stuff right above that. Also at the bottom are these dual exhaust tips, and on the tailgate are the blacked out badging and the black bow tie. Also on the tailgate handle are 2 cameras, and this truck does have the multi-flex tailgate, which actually gives you 6 different ways to load and unload your things. I think this is a great thing since there's many ways to utilize your bed. Plus this tailgate is a power tailgate whether you open it or close it. And just like the front lights, the rear lights are also LED. And when you go ahead and open up the tailgate, this truck does come with the bed liner already. And back here is the LED bed lighting on both sides. And you do have a ton of hooks back here. Also a 120 volt outlet. Plus you'll notice there's also a tonneau cover added to this truck. And on the rear glass is the power sliding window and another camera up top. Now coming into the rear, it's an all black interior with the brown stitching. And at the bottom is some storage space. Beside that is a speaker. And this truck does have the Bose sound system that does come standard. You've also got some brown stitching in the center. The armrest area has leather, and then the top portion is in this soft material along with this perforated leather section. Plus you've got this nice looking wood trim throughout the whole interior. And as for the rear seats, these are leather seats and they're pretty comfy. The center section of the seats does have this light shade of a darkish brown color. Plus the rear seats do come heated, which is nice. And this High Country does have the rear seat storage package. You have some nice storage space in here. Now pulling down the rear center area will have the cup holders for the rear, and lifting up the seats you do have a good amount of room to put your things down here. And behind the driver and passenger seats, you do have map pockets for more storage. On the center console area, there will be the cup holders, rear heated seat buttons, venting, and USB ports. Coming to the front of the Chevy High Country, the door trim is exactly like the rear, with just a bit of a bigger storage area at the bottom and of course a bigger speaker. And you do have the High Country badge as well. And up top you've got the same perforated leather section with the wood trim, and then the usual window and side mirror controls, as well as the driver memory seat buttons. And as for the front seats, these are just like the rear, but these are also ventilated, and you do have this brown High Country badge on the headrests. Now in terms of color wise, you do have other color options, so you can either get this one that you're looking at, another one is called Night Shift Blue, and then the Umber. Also for the front seats, these are power adjustable, and you have this High Country door sill piece which looks nice. At the bottom are just the foot pedals and the hood latch release, and above that is the electronic parking brake, different modes, and lighting controls. The steering wheel is also power adjustable. Now as you make your way inside of the High Country, the dashboard has soft and hard materials, and starting up the truck you have this nice looking fully digital gauge cluster. This is a pretty clear screen and it just looks nice. Plus I like how on both the speed section and the RPM section you can display different things about the truck, and even at the very bottom area you can change the sizing of that. Plus you have the center area as well to display different things. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and is heated, which is nice. On the left side of the steering wheel will be the cruise control distance, and heated steering wheel buttons. The other side has the Bluetooth, phone, and cluster control buttons. There are also paddle shifters hidden away behind, and behind will be the indicator, high beam, and wiper controls. On the center armrest is leather and a perforated section in the middle, and opening that up you have this tray that can pop out, and then you have some good deep storage space which has USB ports and a 120 volt outlet, and an area to put your phone that's also a wireless charging pad. On the center console will be the cup holders, some space beside that, and another section for space, then this sleek looking shifter. In front of all of that is more storage area. Now above will be the start stop button, the trailer brake controller, and then the usual heating and cooling temperature controls. Plus I like how for the heated seats you can choose which section to warm up, and also you have the ventilated seat button. There's also more USB ports up front as well, and above is this nice looking gloss trim, and then a few more buttons. So you have the lane keep, parking sensor, auto start stop, tailgate, hazards, traction control, and the window buttons. Then is this very nice looking 13.4 inch touchscreen. I think this and the cluster area are just the highlight of this truck, and that's just the interior because the exterior looks just as nice. Now this touchscreen can display many different things, plus you've kind of got a split screen going on here, so you got the main section and then the smaller section here, which you can display different things as well. But on the screen there are a few tabs, so you've got the audio section which will have the AM, FM, SiriusXM, podcasts, and Google News. The map section is pretty cool because you have Google built in. Next is the phone pairing section, which is pretty straightforward, followed by the camera section. And like I was mentioning about the cameras on the exterior, you have a bunch of different angles that you can see of the truck, making parking in tight spots a breeze. There's also the Google Assistant and Play Store sections. On the next page are the trailer section, which is used when you have a trailer, of course. Then you can also control the climate from the screen or the buttons below. Under settings will be other things that you can fine tune about the truck. Now above the screen is more space for your things, and up top is the mirror, interior lights, OnStar, SOS, sunroof controls, and the garage buttons. And like I was saying, this truck does have the nice power sunroof. Now coming around to the passenger side, you have this whole section in wood trim, and opening this up, you have a good amount of room in there. If that gets full, you still have the main compartment as well, and along the sides of the center console, there's a bit more storage space. Here's the key fob and what it looks like for this truck. There was no window sticker for this 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country, but some of the upgraded options that it had was the Dark Essentials package, High Country Premium package, multi-flex tailgate, a tonneau cover, 22-inch high gloss wheels, and currently this truck is listed for $93,000, which is Canadian, and this may be minus any dealer discounts or manufacturing discounts if those are being offered. Well, that does it for the review on this 2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country. Let me know what you think of this truck. Do you love it or do you hate it?